New tonight, we are hearing a number of workers with the city who came under attack this weekend.
They were in South Baltimore as part of the city's curfew enforcement. Jeff Abel is live with what we're learning. Jeff?
Well, you know, experts have long complained that the curfew enforcement effort is only putting volunteers in harm's way. And now, in the first 2 weeks of the enforcement, volunteers have already become victims. It was just last night when city crime fighters touted success with the city's new curfew enforcement strategy.
In the 2 weekends that we've been doing this work, no juveniles in our city have been shot.
But what they failed to mention was the violence that turned volunteers into victims this past weekend. It was just before midnight Saturday night here on Denham Circle in Cherry Hill, where vandals forced volunteers out of the neighborhood. They had traveled to Cherry Hill in a youth connection van, very similar to this one, but quickly returned when the van came under attack. According to the mayor's office, at approximately 11:34 p.m., an engagement van was attempting to park and engage a group of young people when it was struck by an unidentified object that shattered the back window of the vehicle. Staff immediately followed protocol and notified their supervisor, who instructed them to return to the C.C. Jackson Recreation Center and debrief. When they returned to the center, a police report was written and the van was placed out of commission. The curfew enforcement effort relies on limited interaction between police and young people. Instead, the city relies on volunteers to engage potential violators and help them go home. A risky tactic, say some experts.
Anyone that volunteers is going to be putting themselves in harm's way.
What amount of training are you going to be able to give these people in such a short period of time that you think they're going to be effective with?
As the city repairs the broken van, the mayor vows to stay the course. Writing, the Scott administration takes the safety of engagement staff extremely seriously and will be examining this incident as part of our continuous assessment of protocols and safety measures in the coming days. This isolated incident will not deter our efforts to carry out positive curfew engagement. Fortunately, they tell us tonight no one inside that van was injured when those vandals went on the attack. We're live tonight. Jeff Abel, Fox 45 News.